Christmas memories, I mean, I have so many of them because Christmas time, I really love Christmas time. I used to get so excited as a kid, I'd be sick.
I have memories just as a kid being so excited for Christmas. I remember when we were little and we'd have Christmas Eve at Grandma Sandy's house and we'd sleep over there. And Becky and I would sleep in a big bed together, and Grandma would usually put on like a Hawaiian music tape to try to get us to go to sleep. And I just remember waking each other up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to go downstairs and see what Santa brought us.
I can remember sneaking down in the middle of the night to try and see if Santa had gotten there, and that was certainly huge.
Our stockings have some things in it.
No way.
Yeah, look it. Mine has stuff in it.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Look it. He left us a lot of things. Look how many. Boy, he left us tons.
Tons?
Yeah. And look at this and hope I'll leave it for me.
Hey, that was,
Why?
yeah.
What is it?
Well, that's for outside. That's across the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Definitely miss waking up Christmas morning, always of course sleeping in the same bed with my sister the night before, and coming down Christmas morning, checking our stockings, seeing what Santa left under the tree, all that good stuff.
And then being up at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., saying, is it time, is it time, is it time? Just being so excited to come down the stairs to see what Santa had brought for us.
All right, my favorite Christmas memories. Of course, as a child, I think at Christmas time, I just loved it. I mean, I don't recall any special Christmas. I loved them all.
So, favorite Christmas memories? I guess one from growing up was Christmas morning. Megan and I and Michaela, when she came along, we would all come downstairs, fly down the stairs. You know, Mom and Dad would usually either be up or they would hear us, and they'd come down, and the first thing we got to do was opening our presents, little presents in stockings. And we'd rip into the candy and stuff our face, and it was awesome. And it was always, you know, we never got anything huge. It was, you know, little technology or socks and underwear, but the stockings were always my favorite part because that meant like Christmas was here. It was the big day, and it was all the excitement and the fun of opening, you know, the little presents that started the whole entire.
Every year I loved getting the Christmas tree. We'd go as a family after Thanksgiving and get a real live Christmas tree because you can't have it any other way. And we'd bring it home and we'd start decorating. We'd have Christmas music on, and it was just so festive, and absolutely love it.
There you go.
And you're learning how to do the lights on the tree.
I can give it my child next year, dude. We'll do it.
Yep. Next year I know how to do this stuff, but I can do it.
And Allison working on the tree. Look at her, nice mantle all decorated up. Came down to help do the tree. Hi, Beck. Hi, Beck. All feed the tree. We all feed the tree. I'm on an area. We all feed the tree. My tinsel baby.
BMW has chosen 6 area real
Put it
estate
on the tree.
companies
Go ahead, put it on the tree.
from the upstate and some other real estate agents in the area.
There's hunting for gifts that we thought would be impossible to find, like Baby All Gone.
So Christmas where we smuggled the cat that Allison asked for right before, and we found a kitten, and the one where we got the Princess Beanie Babies because she asked literally 2 days before Christmas for one, and we found them because I got sick and had to go to the drugstore, and there they were.
I remember having Christmas at our house in York, Pennsylvania, and all the grandparents came, and there were so many presents because we were so insanely spoiled that they spilled over into a second room.
As I got older, I became engaged in August, and on that Christmas, my husband-to-be bought me a beautiful fitted coat, which I never had anything so priceless.
There was a Christmas that I got a rock polisher, which was huge in my eyes, and I couldn't wait to get it, only to find out that it takes about 3 months to polish rocks. So that was a little bit of a disappointment, but it was still a big, great memory.
Good old Aunt Margot. I really wish Aunt Margot was still around because look, right there, we would have had a spot for her.
Making cookies, you know, making them with Mom, making them with the sisters, making them with you, continuing that tradition this year. I absolutely love cookies, and everybody knows I'm a cookie monster and I love sweets, but that was one of my favorite memories, was decorating sugar cookies, making peanut blossoms. Just anything cookie related, it was a good memory.
Baking with everybody.
Making cookies, always did that for Christmas time. One of the things my mom taught me, and my grandma did that before me.
Since I can even remember, we would make Christmas cookies with our family. Dad would make the pressed cookies, we'd make sugar cookies and decorate them, all sorts of cookies. Just being able to sit down in the kitchen and do that as a family, Christmas cookies are always one of my favorite memories.
Here goes Allison. This was Daddy's Christmas project this year.
It's been my Christmas project every year.
Daddy baked and Daniel and Allison are decorating. Next year it'll be Daniel, Allison, and Becky decorating. Try some money.
And Daddy bacon.
And probably Daddy baking. And maybe I'll bake when the kids are in high school.
And now it's kind of become a tradition that around November my mom will stock my sister and I up with butter and flour and sugar so that we make the Christmas cookies every year for her.
Are they not festive? We are ready for Christmas. Yeah, let's just take a little sample there. I got that on film, Allison. She dipped and took a lick.
Yeah, you eat out of here. Because people gotta eat those.
Getting together around the table, just being together and sharing this time of year with people I love. The journeys that we made from North Carolina to Connecticut to New Jersey, just to be with each other.
Coming from Michigan or Pennsylvania and just visiting at home, both at our house in Connecticut with Mom and Dad, and Susan and Jen and the kids at that point in time, and then driving down and being with Alice and Buddy and Sharon and Joanne, just having a good time.
My absolute favorite Christmas memories are when we moved to Michigan, being able to go back east for the holidays, and we'd have our little family Christmas the night before we left. We'd have our family Christmas, pack up the car, get everything ready to go. And then the next morning, bright and early, we'd get up, get out of bed, we'd drive to Tim Hortons and get donuts and coffee, and then we'd start our long journey all the way to, usually we start at Connecticut, then go to New Jersey, and then go to Pennsylvania to spend New Year's with friends, and that was just always a fantastic memory.
Of course, we have to go with the Zion Church musical that we put on as kids, and I believe I was Melanie or Jennifer. If not Melanie, then Allison was Melanie and I was Jennifer. It was something like that. That was a blast to do.
I have fantastic memories of my old church in Pennsylvania, being a part of their Christmas pageant, which was so fun. I loved doing that.
Christmas time is no time to diet. It's the time for cheeses and dips, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, crashing through the mashed potatoes and the candied yams. Don't forget the rolls and gravy, it's enough to feed the Navy. That's good.
And then back in the days when we started at Grandma Sandy's house, and then immediately went to Grandma Alice's house for the big turkey dinner. There's a lot of great Christmas memories, but those are probably my favorite.
And I think probably my favorite Christmas memories are just the memories that we've had spending time with family and friends. We travel near and far just to be able to cherish moments with the people that we love. And unfortunately now, you know, we've lost some people that we love, but having those memories, those Christmas memories of just being able to get together and share that is the best thing in the world.
And Pop's wearing a hat.
You can't! I'm gonna go in the music!
Oh! Bobby!
Going to my great-grandmother's house for Christmas Eve dinner and sharing that with with the family and being with her and opening up presents that night, and then going to church and just having that candlelight service with the church. I remember fishing on Christmas and catching 110 mackerel with Buddy. That was quite an extensive Christmas visit.
We had a lot of good memories of Christmas. We did different things for Christmas. We spent one Christmas at Disney.
We had Christmas at Disney World once, and as fun as that was, I like my traditions and miss being at home around the tree with everybody.
Oh, Christmas in Florida was very different, where we did it in Disney. Of course, I was sick for that, but it was still a lot of fun.
Spent some Christmases actually away from home in Walt Disney World. One year that was interesting and different, and again, just able to go out and enjoy the simple things.
I think we were going down to Florida a lot, a couple times when we were kids.
I think one of the most memorable Christmases was getting bikes for Christmas and then getting in the car and going to Florida. That was certainly a huge thing because we drove to Florida, the whole family. We slept in the back. We got to do so many things when we got there. That was a really exciting Christmas.
Just the regular Christmases up in New Jersey. First we were just a small family, and then when you guys came along, watching you guys celebrate Christmas and get excited.
And then, of course, it would be the birth of my kids, that my Christmases, watching them on Christmas morning, and the grandkids, as my children got older, it was then watching the grandkids as they got older. And we just had so many great Christmases that it's hard for me to pinpoint which one would have been the best.
Allison, what'd you get for your baby doll? Her own little chair? Oh boy.
What? Hey!
This is what you do when you get bored on a Saturday night. I remember opening one present on Christmas Eve, and that one year that I opened a sweater on Christmas Eve, and that was kind of lame, but you know, you go with it.
One more Christmas memory, and this was more of a home Wisconsin memory from when I was younger, was anything that had to do with sledding in the snow and snowboarding and building snow forts. We always took the time to go outside and spend it together, building snowmen and going to the old big hill and taking the tubes. The one year that we got 15 inches of ice, and we built ice caves in the front yard. So it's a little different this year. There's not a whole lot of snow. It's going to be 70 degrees, 75 degrees on Christmas. It's not going to be white, but of my Christmas memories, that's another one of my favorites.
I could just go on and on, just lots of fond memories.